What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Shenanigans, the channel where I talk about whatever I want. Today, I'm going to remake a video that I've already made before, which is always a good sign. I just felt like it wasn't that funny or interesting when I did it before, so now I'm going to do it again. Better this time. 2.0, if you will. The dust particles are still flying around. I don't know what that's about. If you're not in like the Tumblr zeitgeist, you may not be familiar with the concept of imagines. It's kind of like bordering on a fan fiction thing. The concept of an imagine, right, is where somebody will think of something to do with a character, or in this case, a celebrity, and they'll write like an imagine about it. That's not a good explanation. You wake up to Louis opening the door and shouting, "Babe, I am home now," and you run out to the hallway into his arms. So that's an example of like a normal one, okay? I'm not in search of the normal ones. I want some crazy unhinged stuff. Let's just get into it. So we have like the basic ones. I'm not even gonna bore you with them. Like, you come out of teeth transplant and Harry's there, and who do you think gave you the teeth? Like, we know, we get it, okay? I want some more unhinged ones, okay? This is also an oldie but a goodie, okay? Niall Horan crawling inside your ear. You tell him to stop, but he is in there. Hey, what does that mean, actually? Hey, what does that mean, you know? Imagine calling Zane. You, I miss you so much. When are you coming back? Zane, I'll be home soon. Don't cry, babe. You, how'd you know I was crying? Zane, turn around. Hey, that's scary, actually. Hey, actually, I'm terrified. Hey, actually, there's pee in my panties right now. Imagine Niall kissing you, then moving behind your ear and kissing all down your neck. You moan his name and suddenly feel a sharp pain in your throat. Niall's a vampire and just put his fangs in you. Hey, why do all of these have to do with Niall Horan in me? Like, you know what's crazy? A lot of like fangirls who read this stuff would love the concept of Niall Horan in them, but like, nothing that I've seen so far is like that. It's all just Niall Horan in you in like different ways, if that makes sense. Why is he always in me, but he's never... Imagine Louis throwing a grape at you with a playful smile. You decide to throw one back at him, but you miss, so he starts laughing at you. You get so upset that you throw the entire plate at him, knocking him unconscious. This is exactly what I'm talking about, okay? Like, they don't make any sense, and they're not really all that funny, but, like, I'm reading them, and I'm exhaling out my nose, okay? Imagine texting Niall to let him know that you weren't feeling good and would have to reschedule your date with him. Later, he shows up at your house with a teddy bear. I lost the other eye because I was in a hurry to come see you. Like, what? How fast was he running? Is he the freaking Flash? Like, how did he... I'm confused. Imagine you're putting new curtains in yours and Henry...
You dumb whore.
Okay, one more time. You're putting new curtains in yours and Harry's bedroom. He walks in when you're done and you ask him what he thinks. He looks at you before walking to the window and taking them down, shoving the curtain pole right through your chest, saying, "I hate them." Little bit of an over-exaggeration there, Hazza. Like... You and Harry are on a date, and you're playing Chubby Bunny. On your first try, you accidentally swallow the whole marshmallow and run to the bathroom to poop it out. What? You and Harry look at it in the toilet and laugh, and he hugs you. Oh, so cute, couples moment. That's so... Like, what do you mean you're on a date and you're both looking at your own poop in the toilet? Ew!
Ew!
Like, ew! Imagine Harry trying to hold in his laughter when he sees you trip and break your neck. Imagine Zane pinning you to the wall, giving you a deep kiss. He then lifts you up and walks towards the bedroor. Halfway there, he drops you on the floor and says, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. When we got married, I said I'd never drop you, and now I just did. Oh my, I'm so sorry." Like, why is he such a little...
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Like, shut the frick up. He starts crying and you try to comfort him, but he dropped me. Why am I comforting him? Like, what? He runs away and trips on the carpet, falling into a table and cutting his head open. Like, what a series of events that happened. Imagine you try to break up with Harry, but he doesn't want to hear it and does this. Like a child. I wonder why I'm trying to break up with him. You and Louis are hanging out on a Saturday night. You decide to tell him that you love him. He is so disgusted that he vomits everywhere, leaves immediately, and never contacts you again. Well, yes. Well, yes.
The truth? I like you. A lot. You make me happy. You make me laugh. You're smart. You're different. You're a little crazy and awkward, and your smile alone can make my day.
That was a normal one. I just felt we needed a palate cleanser, okay? Imagine you're swimming at the beach when suddenly, ouch! I'm getting bit by sharks and dying! Splash noises. One Direction, what are you doing here? One Direction in unison. Eating sweet girls. You look down and realize your entire butt is missing. Okay, who ate my ass? Me, baby! Oh, sorry. Me, baby. I think I'm bleeding to death. Oh no! We'll escort you to heaven then, love. Then you died, and the boys ate the rest of your corpse. Okay, this one's a straight up novel. I am not reading that. Congratulations, or sorry that happened. I am not reading that. Imagine Harry being concerned while you waddle over to him towards the end of your pregnancy. Something about the word waddle is making this so extremely funny to me. Like, also Harry at the bottom. Oh, it's my pregnant wife. Imagine you and Liam go clubbing together. You're a little tipsy, but Liam didn't drink much because he had to drive you home. Outside your house, you thank him, and he leans in for a kiss. While doing so, you feel a sharp pain in your abdomen. You look up to see that he has stabbed you. He runs off, and you bleed to death. Hey, so, what? For why? What did I do? R.I.P. Liam. Imagine seeing the 1D tour bus and you run toward it, but they run over you and you die. And when they bury you, they dance on your grave. I like to imagine that they mean like One Direction is driving, all the boys collectively have a hand on the wheel and they're driving the tour bus. They hit me, boom, like that. And they are the ones burying me for some reason. And then they do, I forget what music video it was in, but they do that funky little dance they do. This one. That's the one they're doing on my grave. That's my 2 cents on this Imagine, okay? You get hit over the head with a baseball bat. You look up and see this man before passing out. I told you I needed more during Kiwi. That was more like, that wasn't really Harry Styles. That was leaning more into Ghost from Call of Duty territory, so I apologize for that. You're a cow on Harry Styles' farm, and every morning he milks you. He tugs those udders like no other. So those are some Imagines written by other people. I have a confession to make. A few years ago, I started an Instagram account where I used to make these like unhinged Imagines. I think they were just for Harry Styles. Let's take a look, shall we? Let's see what is up with that. The worst Harry Styles Imagines. I started in 2019 and the last time I posted was 2021. So this was like a COVID project, if you will. So this is the first one that I made that I posted. You and Harry are brushing your teeth together. He kicks you in the knee, and you are surprised. So you start choking on your toothpaste. He does nothing to help you and just keeps brushing as you fall to the floor and die. Imagine you are having a fun night with your boyfriend, Harry Styles, when suddenly you get severe explosive diarrhea. This is so nasty. Ew. Guys, I have to warn you that some of these are really gross because I have the humor of a 12-year-old boy, so some of them are unfortunately going to be about poop. So if that disturbs you, I need you to leave. Don't worry, love. He says after you all over the couch. He leans over and... Hey, actually, I just decided I'm uncomfortable. Hey, actually, I'm not going to read this. You can read it yourself, but like... Girl, I was going to say it was COVID and we were all bored. But this was posted in 2019, so I really have no excuse. Like, I was making this. I spit it out. I had also graduated from high school in 2019. I was a full-fledged adult making this. Sorry, I'm sorry, okay? Imagine, you find Harry laying down. You decide to be all cute and jump onto his lap, but you accidentally land too far down and break both of his knees. Somebody commented, goals! Imagine the way he looks at you. It's disgusting. I hate it. You are friends with Harry, and he decides to let you listen to HS... Oh my god, this was before Fine Line came out. Girl, this was a hot minute ago. He's since released 3 albums since I posted this meme. That's crazy. Listen to HS2 before it is released. But instead of hitting the play button, you accidentally delete the entire thing. It cannot be recovered. As a result, Harry quits the music industry altogether, and everyone hates you. Somebody commented, I can't believe this happened. Wholesome scenario. It is Harry's birthday. You are at his birthday party, surrounded by his friends and family. He blows out the candles on his cake, making a wish. Later, you choke on a piece of cake and die. My wish came true, Harry says, smiling. Imagine, you poke Harry's dimple, so he knocks you unconscious because he's ticklish in there. I sent your boyfriend a get better soon card, Harry says. Is he sick? You ask nervously. No, Harry replies. I just thought he could do better. Imagine, you can't wait to go on tour for Harry's new album, but you don't pass the vibe check, so you can't go. This is another really gross one. I'm really sorry. I apologize in advance. Imagine, you got a new rug in your bedroom, and you invite Harry over to see it. Do you like it? You ask nervously, blushing ooh-woo. Harry pulls down his pants and releases fudge puddles all over the floor, making eye contact the whole time. No. You go to Harry's house for a sleepover. I'm tired. I want to go to bed, he says. Without me? You reply jokingly. He doesn't laugh. He picks you up and throws you out the window. You simply die. You're at a theme park with Harry and you decide to get on a roller coaster. As you get to the top of the coaster, he leans in. Your heart skips a beat, thinking he's finally going to kiss you. He unbuckles your seatbelt just as you start going down the hill. You fly off the coaster and go splat on the ground. Harry, what would the world be like if Eminem was white, you ask? That's enough, wench, Harry shouts. I'm taking away your height. He mercilessly rips your head off your body and places it on the ground. You have a good view of his shoes as he walks away. You frown. That wasn't very TPWK of him. This is a freaking novel. Oh my god, I don't feel like reading this. You go to Harry's concert. He comes out on stage and makes eye contact with you for a long moment. Oh my god, spit it out! When he takes a break in between songs, he calls the security guard over and is talking to him for a while. And then he points directly at you. OMG, you think. What if my good looks charmed him and now he's madly in love with me? You start thinking of what you'll name your kids when the same security guard approaches you. You straighten your hair in case he wants to take you backstage to meet your future husband.
I'm going to have to escort you from the premises,
Mr. Security tells you. What the freak? Why? You screech. Heartbroken. Mr. Styles thinks you're so ugly that it's distracting him from performing. He requested that you be removed and given a lifetime ban from his concerts. Darn, you think. Why does this keep happening to me? This one is concise but eloquent, I feel. It simply says, imagine. Thank you. Imagine Harry pees his pant. So, yeah. I don't know what happened when I wrote this. I think I was possessed by the spirit of Shakespeare. So, you and Harry have just started dating. You bring him to a family barbecue at your parents' house. He meets your family and gets along really well with your parents. You are so happy. Until you accidentally catch him kissing your dad. Harry and your dad get married. He's now your ex, and also your stepdaddy. Awkward. My caption on this said, and he's the type of stepdad who leaves you out of the family Christmas photo and turns the Wi-Fi off at 6 p.m. too. Imagine you're Harry's cat. Every night he forgets to feed you. You die. You're insecure? Harry asks. Don't know what for, you respond, continuing the song. No, I was gonna say you should be. Boom, roasted. After losing a bet, Harry owes you a sexy dance. You lay down on the bed and he begins. He gives you a good show, slowly taking his clothes off. You feel yourself blushing. He's shaking his hips when you hear the unmistakable noise. Your eyes widen in shock. It was quite easily the loudest fart you'd ever heard. I told you I have the humor of a 12-year-old boy. Like, I'm really sorry. You would have been impressed if it weren't for the smell. He's all but sharded. He freezes, fear palpable. That must have been the cat, he says. You nod. Must have been. Imagine sitting on the sidelines on your phone while the boys play basketball. Suddenly you hear a scuffle. Zane, Louis, stop! You turn to find your boyfriend, Harry, stamping his feet and crying like a 4-year-old because the other boys were keeping the ball from him. Everyone pointed and laughed at him as he screamed and cried. It's Thanksgiving. You've invited Harry to come and eat with your family. You're pathetic, so you wait for him all day. He doesn't come. Just as dinner is about to start, you see something coming out of the turkey. Hello, love. Stupid. It's stupid. Like, that's dumb. And unfortunately, this is the last one I ever posted to this account before taking my untimely departure. It so eloquently says, Harry pisses your pants. If you can even imagine it. I don't quite know how that would work, but I'm not open to questions at this time. At one point, I think I had over 500 followers on this account. Now I'm down to 391. So you guys are fake fans for unfollowing me, even though I haven't posted in 4 years. Almost 5 years. So that's all I have for this video. We had a good time. We had some laughs. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you smash that dislike button just for that one really, really nasty one. I don't blame you for disliking for that. That was crazy. If you have something nice to say, leave a comment. If you have something not nice to say, leave a comment. If you have any ideas for any unhinged One Direction imagines, leave them in the comments as well. I'm interested to see what you think, and I think the internet is marginally more funny than me, so take a crack at it, you know? Let's see what you guys have to offer. It probably won't be as good as mine, but I'm still sitting all the way over here. Sorry. Silly Goose University. Make sure you subscribe to my channel because I actually bothered to style my hair a little bit today, so I think I deserve some compensation for that. Thank you. That's all for this. Thanks. Love you. Bye.